Hello, my beautiful and talented people. Thank you so much for everybody who's been liking, sharing, subscribing, and commenting and booking readings. I really appreciate it. Thank you so much. I am doing a free reading as soon as I hit 5,000 subscribers. So just make sure that you're subscribed and you comment, and then you are in the running for the reading. Today we're asking, how attractive are you? Pile 1 is the Tower. Pile 2 is the Magician. Pile 3 is the Knight of Pentacles, and pile 4 is the Knight of Swords. So just take a moment, pick which one seems right for you, and we are going to move on to pile number 1, which is the Tower. So, my gorgeous pile number 1s, thank you so much. I see that Ginger wants to get in on the reading too. I know, Ginger. Do you want to help read for these people? All right. I know. So with pile number 1 is the Tower. So if this is relating to how sexy you are, or, well, I'm going to say that you are definitely, since sexy is definitely coming to the word, like people feel like they don't like they don't know what hit them, and they kind of really want to hold on to you, having you in your life. Like they feel like they have this friendship with you as well, like they've known you forever. Yeah, like when people meet you, they feel like they've met their soulmate. You know, you are very, very attractive. And sometimes this may make people act a little bit weird around you, I think, because they are sometimes maybe wanting things to move faster than you're ready for. Yeah, that's what I'm getting. It's not because they don't see, it's because they see that you are somebody that they would want to potentially have forever in their life. With the King of Swords, are you the King of Swords? Yeah. You are, I think that you're always trying to maintain healthy boundaries because of this. So you're so attractive. You are literally fighting off everybody with a stick. Maybe not literally with a stick, but you know what? If they don't get if they don't take no, yeah. So I feel that sometimes this puts you at conflict with other people because you sometimes get treated like you're a prize, because you know you're just, people just want this familiarity with you. They just want to be with you. With the Lovers, the 6 of Cups, you know. So pile number 1, how attractive are you? I think you're a little too attractive for your own comfort. You're like, back off, is what I'm getting. And especially with all these wands, a lot of people have a lot of physical passion for you as well, which is probably why you're really, really into establishing boundaries for yourself. But people do see you as wish fulfillment in their life. And they think that you have a lot of options, and you probably do. Yeah. But so I think that some people get a little heartbroken because they can't get in. because you are really trying to defend yourself from maybe a little bit too much interest. And you definitely don't want to get your heart broken because people are coming in with all this passion, and not necessarily considering, so you also spend some time really trying to discern who is trying to be in your life, be in your space. Yeah, this one. Yeah, you have star power. You literally just shine. People can't help but see the light in you, and they want a part of it. Yeah, I think you definitely make people feel like you're the one. Like they, it's like people feel like they're home with you. Between that and the Six of Cups especially, they feel like you are with the world charm. It's like you have everything that people would be looking for. And I get that you're really just trying to discern, what is worth your time and what isn't. Because you do get a great deal of physical interest. And you are trying to protect your heart. And some people do just think you're a heartbreaker. But you're just somebody who's really in the power of who you are. Got the daughter charm. So some of you do have a daughter, but I'm going to say that it's with the daughter charm, I think that some of this heartbreak happened when you were young. Like you may be especially protective of your boundaries because for some of you, they really weren't respected while you were young. I'm sorry. But you are somebody who is always open to new renewal. And you've spent so much time being the best version of yourself. And people are attracted to you because they do know that you are everything somebody could ask for. So because of that, I think a lot of people, I think that you're trying to discern who thinks of you as a prize and who really sees you as human. Because, people tend to come on strong with you. And I think that this leads you to kind of hang back emotionally, because you really are working on your own healing. And people feel like your energy is healing. But we had the larger cat and the smaller cat. I think that people do recognize that there's still something a little bit vulnerable about you. And that does bring out protectiveness in other people. And people think that a connection with you would be a prosperous connection. Thank you so much. I really appreciate you. If you do want a free reading, I'm going to give away 2 as soon as I hit 5,000 subscribers. So make sure that you have subscribed and that you comment and you're in the running for that. Otherwise, I just want to say thank you to everybody who's been sharing, liking, commenting, subscribing. All of that really matters, and I'm really grateful that you guys have been there for me, especially to everybody who's been doing personal readings with me. It definitely helps me keep doing this. So Now it's time to move on to our gorgeous pile number 2s. Hello, pile number 2 with the Magician. So my gorgeous magicians. So how attractive are you? Sorry for the weird pause. I just forgot that I had done everything on the other reading. So the Magician. The Magician is somebody that has all the tools they need to do whatever they want. You know, I get that you're very enthusiastic. So I get one of the things that is attractive about you is that you're enthusiastic. And I feel like some of you are very creative. Okay, yeah, creative and enthusiastic. I'm getting, it may not be for all of us, but you guys, I mean, for those of you who aren't really young, you guys have a very young energy. With the Hierophant, I mean, people do see you as somebody that they would want to commit to. I feel like I'm hearing standards, like you have standards about what you want. And you are somebody, yeah, that you're creative. You're also somebody that anybody would want to have in their life. You're like, people see you as like, this is a success card. This is a you know, commitment card. Like, people tend to idealize you a little bit, but it's not completely unwarranted. It's just, so people do realize that you have a lot of options, and I feel like that it's not just about other options. I feel like you're often in your head. Like, I'm getting a lot of creative energy, that you are somebody that takes that and uses it for success. With the Hierophants, I mean, it could be related to something that's traditional, maybe culturally traditional or something like that. But yeah, with the Six of Cups, again, people feel like they've known you their whole life. I'm getting this, you know, really warm energy from you. Yeah, and then the Nine of Pentacles and the Ten of Pentacles both come out at the same time. Like, people see you as somebody that's, I don't know if it's with your art, but like something that's gonna that you're gonna establish something that maybe even lasts longer than you do. Like, I'm getting like a lot of creative energy with this, and you also have this independence. So you have this independence, but you know what? You have this very family-oriented drive to you, as well as having your own independence. So you're definitely a mix. You're kind of a mix of the traditional and the non-traditional. I'm hearing breath of fresh air. You bring a lot of energy with the Five of Wands and the Ten of Swords. Well, with the Five of Wands, I'm going to clarify these cards, but the Five of Wands can be about competition. And I feel like sometimes you do have a problem. I don't think that you're particularly competitive so much as sometimes, because you're this super developed person, that you occasionally have people come in and try to treat you competitively instead of cooperatively. And that always ends things with you. But because you because they end up being a burden you need to drop, because they're some people, so you do occasionally have to deal with issues of people feeling like they can't match up. So instead of trying to make themselves better, sometimes tearing you down, which is not okay. But ultimately, you are limitless. And that's certainly not everybody. There are people who will work together with you where it will not work end badly, but it is one of those things where you do need to be discerning, because nobody deserves to be in a situation where the person doesn't wish you the best. So I'm getting, don't panic. You're already doing a great job. You have a beautiful heart, and people are very passionate about you. And I'm getting, be in your confidence, because, you can't help but bring in people who are meant to show up in your life. Just because you occasionally bring in people that, you have to drop because they're not bringing the kind of energy that can end well. But like you bring in, like you literally attract in your soulmates, your soul family. And I get with, I dropped it, but it was the key. And I continue to drop it. But I think that you really open up people's hearts. And I think that ultimately you're walking forward towards your dreams and goals. Because you have gained, with the little owl, you have gained wisdom. Yeah. You've gained a lot of wisdom, as the owl came up too. And you are really willing to, I'm getting, end any negative cycles so that you can bring in positive ones. You're definitely past the point of realizing that you don't need to hold on to things that don't serve you. I think that you are somebody who very much speaks from the heart. With the double-decker bus, you could have some relation to the United Kingdom. But I get that something with your creativity brings people along with you. And you are really somebody who pays attention to what the core issues are. You're somebody who's really fun to be around. And people can't help but see your value. And you might be a fire sign, because there's a lot of fire energy in this. Like you take action on your goals, and it's a beautiful thing to see. Like you're somebody that you have really been willing to shut out negative cycles so that you can have really positive ones, and you are literally attracting in people who will work together with you, your own financial abundance and independence. You're doing a great job. I just want to say thank you to everybody who's been liking, sharing, subscribing, and commenting. It all matters, and I'm very grateful. If you do want a free reading, I'm going to give away 2 as soon as I hit 5,000 subscribers. So just make sure that you are subscribed and you comment, and then you're in the running. And now it's time for pile 3 and the Knight of Pentacles. So with the Knight of Pentacles, my gorgeous Knight of Pentacles people. The Knight of Pentacles is somebody who is very steady, very stable, very reliable. You are somebody, you're somebody, you're very trustworthy. People find that very attractive because I think that it helps people who have had less consistent people in their life just have more faith. Like, you're very attractive because you, just with how steady you are, how consistent you are, you have a very healing presence on people. Some people like literally see you as their angel. So with the Four of Cups, why is the Four of Cups here? I mean, is it because you're really selective? I think that to some extent, what I'm getting is that you may not see all the people that are attracted to you with the Five of Wands, because I think that you may have some internal battle. I'm getting that you may not, I'm getting that you don't see the same quality that other people see in you. Because people see you as this person that is always showing up, loyal, dependable, kind, nurturing. And I feel like you feel like somebody who's overlooked. When people, when some people, like, I feel like you literally have people who think that you're, I'm like, they feel like you're their savior. I mean, not that you doesn't necessarily want to be, you know, in that, you know, savior dynamic, but like the people feel, it's not like they, it's like once they see your soul, they don't see anybody else, because they can't. And that makes people definitely want to pursue you, because you are, I'm getting just this really loving energy. Like with the Two of Pentacles, are you, do you need balance? I feel, do you balance things? I feel like that you are able to actually balance a lot of things very well. Yeah. You bring in a lot people. So what you really need to realize is that you're definitely not a second choice. I feel like maybe you may not initially be the flashiest person, but it's like once they know you, it's like they can't leave your heart alone. They just become significantly more passionate towards you. Yeah, like you are, I'm hearing wife material, or it could be husband material, or however you want. But I'm getting that you're the person that somebody, like, I feel like sometimes it's a slower process, but like once people get to know you, they can't let go of you. You get into their heart, and they can't. So they end up seeing you as the most beautiful person in their life. And with the Three of Wands, I feel like sometimes it can be a slow process, but it's like they once they realize who you are to them, they they just can't imagine a future without you. But the Three of Swords came up twice. Do you have, let me get some clarity on this Three of Swords. Because with this Three of Swords, I feel like you've really been hurt in the past. And you really need to realize that you're a dream come true. You are absolutely a dream come true. That, you know, anybody who treated you like this, it was really their loss, because you are somebody that just brings so much love, and you are, yeah, just realize that you're literally a dream come true for people. I feel like I need to leave it there. Let me get a oracle card. Transformation. I feel like for some of you, it's not even that you change so much as the more that they get to know you, the more amazingly attractive you are in their eyes. So I feel like it's not even you because you were this really loving person this whole time. It's just how you're perceived changes, how, you know, I feel like, you know, people just, you know, maybe it starts slow, but people then just don't know how they'd live with that. Yeah, they don't know how they live their life without you. So you know, you bring out a lot of romance in people actually, but I feel like you have some fears. Yeah, you have some fears. And you need to realize that you're amazing. That you do inspire passion. That people feel just amazingly happy in your presence, because being with you is like being in a home that they never knew. It's because you have this extraordinarily beautiful heart, and things just become clearer and clearer with you over time. Like and again, transformation came out. Just, you know, like you make people love you. Not that anybody can make anybody love you. It's just that your soul is so beautiful. And I think that you're a very emotionally intelligent person. But I think that you do occasionally need some healing regarding feeling overlooked and conflicted, because you ultimately are the star. You're ultimately the person that, you know, people don't want to be without. That you have this intelligence and consistency and kindness that you literally end up meaning the world to the people in your life. That, well, sometimes things start out slow. I mean, it creates momentum because people want to take steps forward with you. And I feel like the more time somebody spends with you, the more amazing that they figure out that you are. And you just put so much love in the connections in your life. So, yeah, I know you feel this heartbreak, and you know, I'm getting that you probably have had people treat you unfairly, but it's like it was really their loss, because you're the person that people don't want to live without being in their life. You're somebody who's just amazingly extraordinary. And I feel like you don't quite recognize that yet. But it's like you get this stability in your life because you give it. You know, like you're somebody. I'm getting like an angelic kind of presence. Not that you're literally an angel, but I'm saying that is how high vibrational your energy is. So it makes people want to be part of your life, and not really being able to see anybody else after that. So thank you. I really appreciate you. And if you want a free reading, I'm going to give away 2 as soon as I hit 5,000 subscribers. So just make sure you're subscribed and you comment, and then you're in the running. And I want to say thank you to everybody who's been liking, sharing, subscribing, and commenting, as well as booking readings. It's all very appreciated, and thank you. So hello, my gorgeous and talented pile number 4s with the Knight of Swords. With the Knight of Swords, well, swords is about intellect. I feel like you're witty. Yeah, you're really witty. Ooh, it's like you're witty. You have I'm getting witty, wise. You have fast intellect, while at the same time you have depth. You're somebody who is really methodical and hardworking. And you're somebody who is making you could be very family oriented, but I'm also getting that you're making abundance in your life. You have a plan, and I feel like this is a marriage card, and this is a marriage card. Like, you definitely are somebody that people would want to marry. Like, you're somebody who's, I feel like sometimes people don't really know how you've done it. I did get the 10 of Swords, so please clarify the 10 of Swords. The King of Pentacles. So I feel like there has been an ending in your life regarding somebody, because you're the King of you're not the King of Pentacles. I feel like that you may have had to really separate from somebody that had a lot of like they had a lot of abundance, but regardless, you're somebody who has this inner knowing, who has this drive to move forward, that you're somebody who, no matter what, you make your own abundance. And I get that you've occasionally had to deal with inconsistency, inconsistent energy. So you can be a little bit closed off, because you have had, I think that you did have a situation that ended badly, and it looks like it was because it wasn't fair. And that does make you a little bit closed off. But still, at the same time, you are willing to take care of your next adventure. So you're very resilient. You're wise. You're resilient. You're practical. And because of that, you're moving forward and away from these hard things. And you're not 100% ready to open up, and people can sense that. But people do want to offer you this love because, people want a new beginning in love with you, and they want a new beginning where things can last the test of time, where like you seem like the person that they would want to spend their life with. But right now you are spending some time internally, and you are moving forward on your goals. But at the same, I feel like luck is here for you. Like people who are meant to be part of your existence are going to show up. And you are somebody who's very ambitious. But I think that you need to know that happiness is coming for you, and that you make people happy. So with the Hanged Man, I think that a lot of the energy is being held in stasis right now, and it's partially because you need to heal, and you are really putting up strong boundaries. And it's one of those things where people can feel your boundaries. And when you're ready to, not necessarily, you shouldn't let everybody in, but when you're willing to open up at least slightly, a new chapter is waiting for you. Like it's, like the luck is here for you. It's just, there might be a little bit too much energy of just defending, which of course you do need to defend yourself. You do need to make sure that you're in a safe thing, but just make sure that it's because, be defensive because somebody is not giving you the right energy, not because you will never let anybody in ever. It's about getting that health. And obviously you don't need to let people in soon. You can give them things, but like you're literally, I think that you're really concentrated on other things right now, but like Spirit wants to bring you somebody that will give you a new chapter, will actually be very healthy for you. Like you're essentially calling in your soulmate, and you just need to be open enough to let them enter. Yeah, because there is, but happiness is here for you. New chapters are here for you. And whoever, didn't appreciate it, you're going to get so much better. Like you are going to get something that can last, that's meant to be, that will make you really happy. That can last. So just remember that, take as much time as you actually do need to heal. But as soon as you're ready to be healed, that, new, healthy, stable, loving situations are there for you. So thank you so much. I really appreciate you. If you do want a free reading, I'm going to give away 2 as soon as I hit 5,000 subscribers. So just make sure you're subscribed and you comment. And thank you. I also want to say thank you to everybody who's been liking, sharing, subscribing, commenting. It all matters, especially to those who've been booking readings. Thank you so much.